So here is a question in front of you. You able to view my screen, right?
No.
No, just a second. Let me share. Okay, now,
No. No.
yeah. So
No.
here is a
No.
question in front of you. Why does a project need a project manager and a business analyst? See, I had seen in many organizations in my career, like I worked around 10 in 10 different companies. Most of the developers and designers, these people say that one person is enough, like project manager is enough for requirement gathering and managing the project, or else a business analyst is enough for managing the project and gather the requirements. Why? Because both communicate with client, right, and both communicate with the technical team also. So they don't have proper knowledge, like they don't have proper answer for this question. Like people will be discussing or people will be talking behind. I had seen many people like, so there is no need of a BA and a PM in every project, one person is enough. Or else some people say that BA don't do any job, just BA gather requirements and all the time at the time of development, designing and testing, whatever it is, BA don't do anything. So because they have no idea, right? Because they have no idea what they do, because whatever BA do, the BA do in the beginning only.
Yeah.
So BA will sit in a separate cabin and BA will do all the work. It is not like BA will expose to everyone and in front of developers and technical team, BA will not communicate with client, right? So, so let's see. With this presentation, okay, you'll get a clear clarity. Like, why does a project need a project manager and a business analyst? So here is an agenda. I mean, so we are going to discuss all these points in this session. What is a business analyst? As per international IIBA, as per IIBA definition of a business analyst. Then why does a project need a PM and a BA? And inside that, role of project manager and role of the business analyst. Okay, a skills comparison. What are the similarities and differences between BA and project manager? Working together. So when they both work together, or when one person do both the jobs at a time. Okay, when one person is both. How to achieve specialized PM and BA roles. How to achieve. So this is about PMO. After this, after finishing the points which I represented in agenda, we will look into this project management office. Okay. So at first we will go with the first question. What is a business analyst? As per IIBA definition of a business analysts are responsible for identifying business needs. Yes. At first, your job is not to gather requirements. At first, you have to interact with your client and or end users or SMEs and try to understand what exactly their need is, what exactly they are in, what problem, I mean, what exactly they are looking for, what is their need. Then the business analyst is responsible for requirements development and requirements management. So you are responsible. Why? Because if you miss any requirement, that affects on the project. Of course, client will cross check the document. Client will cross check the requirements once you gathered and once you document. But there is a chance. Okay, there is a chance of failure. If client has not cross checked the document or requirements properly, then there will be a problem. There will be a uh, mistake in a project. Specifically, the business analyst elicits. Elicitation is nothing but gathering requirement, analyze the requirements, validates and document business of organizational and or operational requirements, any requirements. I mean related to the project. So BA is the one who is responsible. BA have to gather them, analyze them. I mean understand them and try to see whether the requirement is right or wrong. How do they analyze? They show it to technical team whether it is feasible or not. Okay, according to that, the requirements, the specification document will be developed at the end of the day. Solutions are not predetermined by business analyst. Yes, you are not going to give a solution, you just gather requirements, that's it. Solutions are given by technical people but are driven solely by the requirements of the business. Solutions often include a systems development component, but may also consist of process improvement or organizational change. Yes. So solution is given by technical people, and with this solution, a change occurs in the project or in an organization, whatever it is. You are designing, you are adding some new requirements to an existing application, or you are developing a new project, whatever it is. The business analyst is the second paragraph. Okay, the business analyst is a key facilitator within an organization, acting as a bridge between the client, stakeholders, and the solution team. Solution team is an IT team, stakeholders are end users, client. Business analyst is distinct from financial analysis, project management, quality assurance, and blah blah blah, testing, training, etc. Of course, I mean, when I say analyst, it is not like all analysts are not same. They mean to say that all analysts are not same. There will be financial analyst, there will be business analyst, there will be process analyst, like this. Okay, just for an idea. Next,
yeah,
roles versus titles. I mean, in some organizations, people say software engineer. In some organizations, people say, the designation will be something like consultant, right? So what they're trying to
yeah,
say is different organizations, different IT companies will use different terminologies, different terminology designations. Okay, but the roles will be same. Like business systems analyst, data or process analyst, test engineer. Some companies says quality analyst. Some people say testers. Correct. So business
yeah,
unit manager, solution architect or deployment. We can say deployment team also. Business information manager, and many more. Like this, you will find different people. Of course, in some organizations, BA is known as requirements engineer also. Okay, some organization
yeah,
says requirements engineer, some says process analyst, process associate, like this different uh, roles you will find. Next, why does a project need a project manager and a BA? Having both a project manager and a business analyst is critical to project success. Yes, each role provide specialized capabilities that can make the difference between a project that succeeds and one that struggles. Yes, of course. The project manager and a business analyst each play distinct critical roles on a project. Both have a common ultimate goal. What is that common ultimate goal? Project should finish within the time, within the budget, and as per the client requirements. Right?
yeah,
Next, but focus on different aspects to achieve it. Yes, BA will see that whether the project has designed according to the requirements or not. I mean, all the requirements got fulfilled or not. And wherein project manager will see the project as designed within the budget, within the cost, within the time. Okay, right.
yeah,
It is difficult to wear both hats effectively on the same project. A person cannot travel on two boats at a time. The roles often intersect but also diverge, of course. So first we look into role of project manager. Listen carefully.
yeah,
Usually the first person assigned to the project. See, there are 2 points here. If you observe keenly into this point, if you take first we'll take an example of a service company. So in a service company will hire all the team members before getting the project only. Am I right?
yeah,
It's a simple point, straight point. Let's assume IBM or TCS hire 50 to 100 people. Simply they will hire
yeah,
like 10 project managers, couple of developers, couple of like this, around like 100 people they will hire. When they will hire, when they come to know that some upcoming projects are coming to their organization. Okay,
yeah,
like every client, every IT company will have some preferred vendors. Like TCS have some vendors like Wells Fargo, Bank of America, Walmart. So
yeah,
every client will have many IT companies, again vendors. Okay, see what I'm saying is every service company will have many clients, preferred clients. At the same time, every client will have preferred vendors. Like let's say Wells Fargo. Wells Fargo is a client for TCS, Infosys, IBM, Cognizant. Let's assume. Got my point. So there is
yeah,
no guarantee that TCS will get a project. Just they will try. That's it. Maybe that project may go to CTS, maybe that project may go to IBM, because TCS is not only the service company which provides service to Wells Fargo. Got it? So now
Yep.
this TCS, Infosys, IBM, what they do, they hire people basically. I mean, like 100 people they will hire, and they will wait for the project. So now let's assume Wells Fargo is ready to give a project, that is online banking application project. Now before giving this project, Wells Fargo team, client side people, they want to interact with your project team members, because before giving a project to you, they want to interact with the team members. You got my point?
Yep.
If they satisfy with this team members, then only they will give a project, otherwise they will give the project to other company. Got it? So
Yep.
now what you do, so first client, what client will ask is, do you have the people with you or not? Because at first we have to interact, client want to interact with the team members, and whether to see that whether these people are eligible or not, whether these people are, I mean, confident or not. Correct?
Yep.
So at that time what you have to do is, what service company will do is, service company will hire people, many people,
Yep.
then only client will give a project. If you don't have a team, then client will not give a project. So they may give or they may not give, whatever it is, that is a secondary issue. But before, you have to hire people. But here in this case, they are saying usually the first person assigned to the project, then project manager will plan and then hire people, remaining people. So this example, it suits for product company, not for service companies.
Yep.
That means in a product company, let's say Wells Fargo, they are developing their own application. In Wells Fargo,
Yep.
they are developing their own application. Now, what they do, they already fix the price, they've already fixed the cost of the project, duration, and everything. I mean, then they will hire a project manager, and they will explain the situation to project manager. Now project manager will decide how many people are needed for this project, within the cost, how many people we can bring. That is what the example here is. Okay, so this,
Yep.
it depends on the service company and product company. If you say that in a service company first person will be project manager, means no. I mean,
So yeah.
yeah, before getting the project only, all the team members should be available, and later, I mean, at least you should have seniors. Later you can join, you can add some, you can hire some junior people. Okay,
Yep.
next let's see. Role of project manager, usually the first person assigned to the project, responsible for planning the project and ensuring the team follows the plan. Yes. So do you remember in the project management topic we discussed, like first initiation stage project manager
Yep.
discuss with the client, and then planning, in the planning phase project manager will hire people, and work breakdown structure. That's what they are saying here.
Yep.
Then manages changes, handles problems, keeps the project moving. Any changes, manpower, technology, okay,
Yep.
infrastructure, anything they can change. But whatever the changes occurs, so project manager should see that there shouldn't be any pause, any breakups in the middle. So the project should go in a smooth flow. Okay, there shouldn't be any breakdowns in the middle. There can be any manpower change or technology change or whatever it is. Manages people, money, and risk. That is what, that is where the risk management comes into picture. Okay,
Yep.
next, chief communicator of good or bad news to the business sponsors and IT management. Yes, project manager should not hide anything, because if project manager hide anything from the client, that then the problem will become more. So client will understand you, so you have to tell, as a project manager you have to explain the situation. So you promise your client that you will release the project in 1 year, but it is not possible at the end, because like maybe some technical issues, or maybe some program of, a lot of programming or something like that, maybe a lot of testing, maybe a lot of bugs. Sometimes it may take 1 year, 1.5, like 3 months or 2 months extra. So if such cases, you have to tell to client very clearly, or any issues you have to tell, you should not hide anything. Okay, so
Yep.
because at the end of the day, who is going to enjoy the service? Client only, not you
Right.
or me, because we are employees. We work on the project, we'll get some money, and we'll go and join, and we'll go to next project. But who is going to use it full time? Means client side people, end users. So client will is very careful. Client will be very careful, and client will help you out whatever you want, what information you
yeah,
want, and client will understand your situation. Next,
yeah,
role of business analyst. Usually assigned to the project after it has started. Again, the same situation here, same case. After it has started, no. If it is a service company, before only, before starting the project only, BA
before
will be
only.
there. Yeah, but here this case is for product companies. Usually assigned to the project after it has started. Responsible for bridging the gap between the business and IT. Learn the business inside and out. You have to learn the business inside and out. Essentially, the architect of effective business systems. See, what do you mean by learn the business inside and out? Before or before starting the project or after starting the project, whatever it is, as a BA, you have to do some research. Like you have to look into organization, Wikipedia. What is that company? What is this actually? So since when? Since how many years this organization is there, and what are the different applications do they have? Look at their websites. Okay, so do some research. That is what learn the business inside and out. Essentially, the architect of effective business system. You are an architect because if you miss anything, project will fail. Job title, definition, and responsibilities viewed inconsistently across the industry. As I told you, right? Depends
Yeah,
on the you know uh, organization. We have uh, different
different job titles.
job titles. Correct. Let's look into similarities. Project manager and business analyst. Strong communication skills. Project manager, business analyst. Both should have. So here we are talking about similar skills between PM and BA. Both should have strong communication skills. Understanding of SDLC. Yes, software development life cycle. Which model you are using? Are you using waterfall model or spiral model or V shape or agile, scrum, whatnot, prototype, like this? You should know. Both should know about SDLC. Anyhow, we will be discussing about these SDLC models in further sessions. Negotiation, consequences building. Negotiation about cost, negotiation about requirements, negotiation about okay work, whatever it is. Both should do that. Strong interpersonal and client management skills. Yes, both should have strong interpersonal and communication, client management skills. These are some similarities where you both work together. Okay, and look at differences. Project manager, ability to see the big picture for the project. Yes, big picture. So the overall project. Okay, so the project has finished within the budget, within the time, with all the requirements or not, whether the client is satisfied or not. Okay, a complete big picture project manager will see. Wherein business analyst, detail oriented, like as per the requirements the project is designed or not. Okay, that's it.
Yeah,
BA is nowhere concerned, like uh, timing, budget, and all these things. Of course timing is important, but nowhere concerned with the budget. Next, second point, directs project team. Yes, project manager directs project team, wherein business analyst listens to people, SMEs. As I told you, BA should have good listening skills. Third point, helps people, project team get things done. Helps people means what? Suppose, let's say a small example. I'm not feeling well today, so I can take a permission to work from home. Okay, something
yeah,
like that.
yeah,
Okay, I'm not asking for a leave. I want to work from home. So this type of any type of help, project manager is the one who have to help you at the end of the day. Wherein business analyst helps SMEs describe how and why they perform tasks. Once the project is done, once the project is designed, so as a BA, you have to explain this project to team members, right? Client side people. This is how you have to log in. This is how you have to send an email. This is how you have to, okay, blah, 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 blah. Okay.
yeah,
So you have to train, you have to help. And project manager ensures the product is delivered on time within the budget, wherein business analyst ensures the product is built right according to the requirements. That's it, as I told you in the first. Differences. Continuing differences part. Project manager removes issue barriers. Remove issue barriers between people, between teams, between departments. between client and technical team. Okay, wherein business
Yep.
analyst identifies business issues. What is an issue? Okay, how
Yep.
to resolve this issue. Business analyst will try to find out that. Project manager manages project change control. Yes, complete project change control, like manpower change or technology change or whatnot, anything. Wherein business analyst manages requirements change requests. Only requirements you can add, you can remove, you can change as per the client requirement, client
Mm.
request. Project manager manages the work breakdown structure, WBS. Okay, WBS, work
Yep.
breakdown structure means, right? Project manager will divide the
Yep.
work. Yeah.
Yep.
So, wherein business analyst performs requirements related in the WBS. Yes, as per the BA rule, BA will perform the task by looking into WBS, work breakdown structure. Project manager, management skills, business analyst, investigative skills. Yes, as I told you earlier, investigative and listening skills are most important. So, here are some similarities and differences. And then fundamentally, the project manager manages project resources, people, money, and the BA manages the business stakeholders. The BA reports to the project manager on a project, and project manager reports to program manager or PMO office. Okay, these two roles
Yep.
have significant overlap of responsibilities in certain areas. Significant overlap of responsibilities in certain areas. Let's see those
Yep.
areas in the next slide. Excellent project managers and business analysts will work hand in hand to make the most of each other's strengths. That's right. Here are some overlapping responsibilities. Let's see. Project scope definition. Yes. At first, both you should, I mean, as a BA and a PM, you should know what is a project, what is the purpose of the project, what is an objective, what they want to achieve at the end of the day. At the end of the day, okay, like per project statement of purpose, project objectives, and project business risks. And client relationship, yes, both should relate, make a relation with client. Communication with SMEs and technical team. Communicate with subject matter experts and technical team. Review of requirements, designs, and plans. See, not all the project managers look into technology. Not all the project managers, they don't discuss with the technical SMEs or SMEs. I mean, a project manager who came from a systems analyst background or a technical background only, okay, they will involve with TSMEs or SMEs and try to understand the projects and discuss. Otherwise, try to understand the requirements. Otherwise, they don't involve because BA will be there, right? BA will take care of all these
Mm.
things. That's
Yep.
it. Areas of clear delineation of responsibilities. So let's see, business analyst, gathering, documenting, and reviewing business requirements from SMEs, translating business requirements into functional system specifications to be developed by a technical team. Yes, only BA is related to only functional requirements. Testing the solution, training SMS. Yes, as a BA, you have to, at the end of the day, after the testing, you have to do user acceptance testing, right? That is what they are saying.
Yep.
And in the user
Yep.
acceptance testing, you have to train SMEs on the new system and documenting new procedures. Then project manager. Plan and organize projects, determining scope, deliverables, milestones, schedule, resources. Okay. Manage project scope, risk, issue, communication management, quality management, and cost management. Interact, collaborate, and negotiate with all project stakeholders and business partners, clients. This is all about project management. I mean, if anyone asks you about the differences, similarities, you can say all these points.
Yep.
Let's look into the execution of project. On the top, you can see SDLC. This is the software development lifecycle areas, I mean stages. So, what PM will do at this stage and what BA will do at this stage. At each stage, let's see here now. At the first beginning, initiation. In initiation stage, project manager will discuss with the client and understand the scope of the project and discuss regarding the time and budget. Okay, got my point, right?
Yep.
Then business analyst
Yep.
only look into the only understand the project, what is the scope of the project. Next, requirement stage. In requirements gathering and designing stage, project manager will do planning, like people, hiring resources, and work breakdown structure. Meanwhile, BA document requirements. I mean, in this area, BA document requirements and draw some diagrams like wireframes and all these things after and documenting. Next, construction, testing, and deployment, wherein project manager stand like a backbone to the technical team, development team, and make the project to move forward. Execution and control, and wherein business analyst prepare some test case templates and testing, BA involved in testing and user acceptance testing. Okay, UAT is done,
Yep.
and BA will check out here. Okay, system checkout, and wherein project manager will continue like up to support. So once the testing is done, once the UAT is done, BA will sign off from the project, wherein project manager will stay up to the end of the project, like deployment, support, maintenance, and everything.
Yep.
So PIR means project information report. So at the end of the day,
Yep.
prepare a document. That's it. So this is how, I mean, in which area, what project manager will do and what business analyst will do. That's it.
Yep.
Examples of cooperation dynamic duos. Let's see this. By looking at the result, you should identify that who is weak. I mean, I mean, who is weak and who is like from whom you got the issue from. I mean, because of whom we got this issue. Let's say here strong project manager, weak business analyst. We have two pictures here, two images. One is the left side error. This is a project manager, and the right side is a business analyst. So result, what happens? Requirements are rushed. Some may be missed. Rework needed late in the process. Schedule and budget suffers. Of course, right? When if
Yep.
a business analyst is weak, then this fellow will not gather the requirements on the right time, and later this fellow will try to gather, so that affects on the time and budget. When the time is more, automatically the cost will be more. So look at this fellow is not understanding anything. This here is a business analyst, whatever the project manager is saying, it looks like an error. That's it, because this fellow is a weak business analyst. Everything is bouncing out of his mind. Okay. So very
Yep.
funny images. Okay, so weak project
Hmm.
manager, strong VA. Look at this weak project manager. The graph you can see in the left side, it's going ups and downs. I mean, BA is not understanding what this project manager is doing. His levels are going down and up. Let's say
Yep.
result, too much time development. Of course, if project manager is weak, then obviously team members also, they don't do on a right time, because there is no proper management, right? Time management and all these things. Too much time developing requirements, project falls behind schedule. Scope creep often occurs. I mean, you have to repeat it again and again and again. I mean, automatically, again, it affects on the budget and time. You can see this. And the third one is weak project manager, weak business, simple project failure. So something is going to blast here. Okay, and strong project manager, strong business analyst. Result, success, great balance between thorough
Success.
requirements, yeah, gathering and moving forward. Look at these pictures. Project
Yep.
manager is a good communicator, okay, and wherein BA,
Be a good listener.
listening skills, okay, and investigation skills. That's great. That's it. Uh, let's look into this. What if one person has to do both the jobs? Why this happens? Yes, I had seen in many organizations. We don't find a BA and a PM separate people, two different people. Only one person will be working on that. So when it
Yep.
happens, why it happens? Let's see. Common on small projects. Yes, sometimes you will find only 4 or 5 people. So that fellow is a tester, that fellow is a developer, that fellow is a designer, that fellow is a manager, that fellow is a BA, or everyone will be one fellow only. I had seen such people, like I had trained some people who do everything. Okay, so common on small projects, common when the organization is short staffed. Some small companies, they don't have much budget. Okay, common where there is a lack of understanding of the BA role. Common where there is a lack of understanding of the BA role. Some people, they don't know exactly what BA and PM roles are. Common where the expectation is that business analyst is just another task a PM performs. Okay, that's what I told you in the beginning.
Yep.
What will be the impact? Okay, if you follow that, what will be the impact? Difficult to manage both roles concurrently. It's very difficult. Skills traits needed to execute PM and BA tasks are different. Yes. Requirements are missed. May be missed. Why? Because if project manager is doing both the jobs at a time, obviously requirements will be missed, or else schedule may be affected. I mean, or else project manager cannot concentrate on the managing the team or managing the project. Further complicated when layered with other unrelated project responsibilities. Yes. Negative domino effect on a project, budget and quality of product. Yes. I had seen in many service companies, one of my friend, he works in Cognizant, half of the day he worked for one project and half day he worked for another project. Got it? 8 hours, right?
Mm-hmm.
In 8 hours, 4 hours
Yep.
you work for one project and 4 hours. It is very difficult. Sometimes you may be
Mm-hmm.
thinking about that project and you may implement something here, and a lot of confusion will be there until unless a person is a really skilled.
Yep.
Will you be on mute? I'm getting some background noise.
No,
Yeah,
I'm not.
doing something. I think you're scratching some scratch
Mm-hmm.
sound. I think. I heard.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Negative domino effect on project budget and quality of product. So it affects the budget and quality both. So one of my friend, I was telling you that. So this fellow used to work on both the projects. It was very difficult. Okay, it depends on a
Yep.
person to person. It is not easy. Mostly this happens in service companies. What if one person has to do both the jobs? Helpful tips. Here are some tips. Let's see. Heighten
Mm-hmm.
awareness regarding conflicting roles. Make management and team aware of conflicting responsibilities and challenges associated with them. You have to educate people, okay, and you have to
Yep.
explain them. Seek help in managing the schedules. Seek help to gather the document and requirements. Try to minimize involvement on other concurrent projects. Yes, try to minimize involvement. As I told you right just now, one example. So try
Yep.
to
Yep.
minimize involvement. This is about IABA. Already I told you, right? It started in 2004 and
Yep.
blah blah. Book known as BAB. Okay, blah blah. And summary. All projects need business analysis and project management. PM and BA roles intersect and support each other. Skills are similar and different. Cooperation results in project success. Some people wear two hats. Got my point? Some people. It depends on, as I told you, right? Situation demands. That's it.
Yep.
If the situation demands, you have to do. Okay,
Yep.
that's it. This is all
So,
about.
so you reckon doing a BA certification will not be helpful?
Why not? See, certifications are always helpful, but real knowledge is important, right? You should have a practical
Yep.
knowledge. Certifications you can do. You can do PMP, you can do Scrum Master, you can do business analysis, anything you can do. But
Yep.
real
So what do you think? Because even I was planning to do CCBA
CCNA,
certification.
CBAP, yeah.
Yeah, CBAP and CCBA. So like
Oh,
uh,
CBAP, you do CBAP. Okay,
CBAP, yeah.
yeah, do CBAP. That's good. So same. This is all IABA material only.
Yeah.
No issues. You can do it. No
So,
issues.
yeah, I was going through the certification thing, and it showed some eligibility requirements. So,
Yes,
uh,
yes.
so do they really go through doing